tracks. Actually and literally stopped. My mouth wasn't on the floor because I was too reserved for that, but it was definitely open. Some drool action might have happened. Coming out of another room was a giant, or he looked like a giant. He was massive. There was no softness about him. He was all muscle, and holy gods, I was reeling. Tan skin, rich black hair, a yummy-looking beard that made me want to rub myself all over it, a thick neck, square jaw, massive shoulders, massive pectorals. Holy, his entire chest was large and in charge, but ended in a tapered waist. The guy, whoever he was, had me seeing stars. And I wasn't like this, ever. My last relationship had been with a guy in community college. I'd had a brief relationship with a girl before then, but that was it. I didn't do casual sex, and I'd learned it was easier just staying away from most people in general, for everything. But this guy made me ache for things I'd never experienced in my life. I wasn't sure how to handle it. I was usually locked down. Or actually, I didn't even need to lock down. I just learned not to expect a whole lot of good from people. So I was completely unprepared for the whiplash of need and want and yearning that now raged inside me. The guy looked me over, and when he caught my eyes, his narrowed. A different look came over his face. A wall came down, but his eyes held a gentle concern. He'd been talking to another man, both in some serious business suits. Each of them filled out those suits to where I was realizing how the right suit could be a weapon. Funny how I hadn't known before. The first guy stepped toward me. He ran his hand over his face, flicking through his dark beard, and he angled his head down. Jesus. He was probably a foot taller than me. I was 5'6", average height. Average weight, though I dropped to a size 4 during stressful times. And there wasn't anything remarkable about me, a fact I'd loved growing up. I could always blend in. Pale skin, shoulder-length strawberry blonde hair, and dark eyes. My face was normal, and a few people had said I was attractive growing up. I hadn't cared. I'd never been a makeup girl, and Vicky, my foster mom, had once told me I had natural beauty so I could get away with it. I could do lipstick, but mostly kept to lip gloss. I did indulge in pedicures. Keeping my toes painted light pink with sparkles made me happy. Sometimes I did a manicure, too, but working on a computer every day chipped my nails, and since I never saw anyone outside of my foster family, what was the point? Yet somehow, as this massive giant studied me, I wished I'd done my face up. Then I remembered I had. The show. But wait, I was a mess. I was on my way back to the makeup chair because I was such a mess.
Are you okay?
The giant spoke, a deep baritone rumbling out of his chest. Smooth. The sound of it washed over me, calming me. I closed my eyes, savoring the feeling. His voice settled me, cementing something inside me, just as it had woken at the sight of him. What is going on with me?
Ms. Harm?
The makeup guy was back.
We need to fix you up. Can you follow me?
I needed to go. I needed to fix my face. The giant was still staring at me. The guy with him was now also staring at me. Man, oh man. Those business suits. Oh, God. Now the makeup guy was staring. My face and neck got hot, probably breeding more of those red splotches. I ducked my head. Yes, sorry. There was another beat of silence.
Follow me, please.
We continued down the hallway. I kept my head down, becoming mute, another habit I'd learned growing up. It helped with the attention. When you didn't respond, people just talked about you instead of to you. Eventually, they forgot you were in the room. I got back into the chair and he started fussing. A new shirt was brought in. All the while, I sat there, my eyes anywhere except making eye contact, and I waited for the usual numbness to settle over me. It was like a blanket. My system